Okay, and this is the finals, I believe, for the pro bracket. Um, I see two maps. I guess in case Qzipco loses this match, they get a rematch on the second map. Um, we're playing on Ventriza. And Qzipco is already disappointed by the map. Ah, well,
Yes,
I've only seen this map played once. It is a lot of bridges. It has been described to me as Venetia. So this is going to
yes,
be an exciting match. We already saw a match between AdmiralGeneral and Qzipco, where Qzipco actually sniped AdmiralGeneral because he reclaimed his commander too far. So this is going to be interesting.
for sure. Yeah, this map very much favors Admiral as he plays the meta and expands like a virus.
Well, that's good to know. So it might actually give him a chance of winning the tournament.
At least the first round.
Oh, definitely. Well, for him, of course, it is his last chance. If he wins, he has a chance to continue on. But if he loses this, it's game over. We see both players opening with the bot factory, and Qzipco going straight for that stage to reclaim his commander and get those extra 15 metal. Admiral General on the
Bots,
other end.
then air,
Yes,
and bots
so
again.
bolt air, bolt air, bolt air probably, so he's going for 3 bolt, 3 air factories. Oh no, 3 bolt factories, 2 air factories. While Qzipco is going for 2 air, 2 bots and that metal storage again.
Very similar builds.
Oh, definitely, and we will see how quickly they're able to expand. Well, already a nice difference. Admiral General gets a scout out, but Qzipco is going for the air faber in the hope of getting that air faber away from his base before the scout reaches. And he is
The
not
wrong way
gonna
though,
succeed in that because he's gonna. Admiral General now knows that that air faber is there and he's gonna hunt for it.
and the fighter is away.
And we see the fighter going straight for that air faber. But
Ooh,
Qzipco
and
is
the
coming with his own
defending fighter
fighter.
comes in.
But is he on time? No!
No.
And that was the first faber going down. Oh yes, definitely. Qzipco nicely placed that scout just outside the base.
Okay.
And Ghost is not happy with this. Because
Yeah, I
he's
saw.
also casting this game. You can barely hear my voice or those of the one of Neon. I can turn his sound up a bit, I think.
Is that better?
Well, he will respond hopefully. In the meantime, Qzipco is sending out his bots to Admiral General. A nice stream of bots even. In two directions a bit. Taking those expansions. If you look at the metal, you actually see Qzipco owning the metal at this point, having twice as much as Admiral General. Partially of course because he is reclaiming his commander. In the meantime, the doxes are not yet there, but Admiral General is also reclaiming his commander and getting up his third bot factory.
Admiral did try to get air pepper out, but got sniped.
Of course he did. It's like it's very high risk, as you see, to get that air faber out. And if you succeed, of course, it will pay off. And he was just unlucky to move it to the wrong direction. But if you look at Qzipco now, he got 2 air fabers out even. He really is committing to those air fabers. and they might pay off if AdmiralGeneral does not scout. And I do believe he's even a little bit behind in air.
He's about to find one airfabber with his docks.
Well, we already got a comment from Mars so that we should keep pinging as much as we want. Apparently, Ghost does not own the game. Are those bots? Oh, okay, they are almost in conflict. We're gonna see some trading over here. Qzipco losing probably all his bots there. Yes,
Ooh.
and he's keep pushing. Nice. Or not. Well, of course, the dogs fights in the trees are difficult as the trees absorb the damage. So it's a lot harder to hit.
And they both start their T2.
Yes, they do. I actually hear you're pretty quiet. I'm gonna try this, and let's hope it works. If it doesn't, then
I'll just talk into
you're
the
gonna be very
microphone more.
quiet on stream.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, I see an advanced bot factory coming up from Qzipco already. Very nice timing. AdmiralGeneral is doing the same thing, getting that advanced bot factory up. Let's take a look at the army tab, see how that's going. AdmiralGeneral actually has more units, over 30 more, but Qzipco
But he does have
has
an idle
developers.
commander.
I'm sorry?
His commander is idle.
Oh, that's definitely never good, never a good thing. And in factories, AdmiralGeneral is a little bit ahead. But in the end, the eco is gonna do it for Qzipco most likely. There is not a lot going on. We got some bombing over here, taking out some of the Daxes, going to Admiral's base.
Very strange for a map covered in trees for no reclaiming.
Yes, you would
That's
expect more
Qzipco.
stitches out, more expanding, securing,
Yeah.
guarding those stitches.
Ooh, but the
Oh.
air game.
Oh, I see some massive bombing going on, but Admiral is not there to contest the air. His air is on the other side of the map, trying to do. Oh, I thought they were
Qzipco
going
does
for the
have an
boxes,
extra
but they
air
are not.
factory. So there's that.
Well, the advanced factory is up from Qzipco, and he is getting his first advanced fabricator out. Always a good start.
95% for Admiral. And it's done.
Always nice. Well, the commander health is dropped already to 41% for Qzipco, and AdmiralGeneral is 74, so that is a big difference in health. But also, of course, then in metal. Oh, is Qzipco going to lose its advanced fabric to those Daxes? That would be very
Yes,
bad.
he is.
No! Oh, Qzipco. But those Slammers should take care of those Daxes, but that is costing you a lot of time. Not a lot of bombing going on, but it is a very confusing map to follow all the fights and all the units. We'll zoom out here a bit. Okay. AdmiralGeneral trying to push back Qzipco's advancements.
Ooh, he's going to take another T2 Faber.
No, he did not. That
Yeah,
was
he
not
did.
good.
Qzipco is stalling power.
Oh yeah, but stalling power is not. Oh wait, stalling power is not good. Floating power is not bad. Not as bad.
Yep.
Well, one slammer versus the Dogs army, yeah, and the slammer's down. But the bombers are coming for revenge. Oh. And that hurt. Oh. The bombers are going down as well. Very Nice, Admiral. But in the end, the army will not survive. This is a
Floating
very
100
complicated map
metal.
and very hard to follow. What the hell is going on everywhere? We see some slammers pushing up with some darkses on this side. Qzipco is floating 100 metal. That's definitely not a good thing. With an advantage of about 50 metal, which is pretty good. But he needs to spend it. And quickly.
There's a metal storage going up for Qzipco now. Stop
Also
that
a good start
float.
of a good thing. But of course it keeps being better to
And
spend
he has got
it.
his power back online, so...
They all seem stable again for the eco. But what we see is that Qzipco really has this part of the map under his control. All the metal is in his hands. And AdmiralGeneral is not really going to contest it. We got 3 Duxes going in, but followed by an army. And of course the laser towers are there.
Admiral's still running on only 2 air factories versus 3 for Qzipco.
He really needs to change that if he wants to get that air control back and be able to bomb Qzipco's advancements.
And now Qzipco gets another 2 air factories. So...
Definitely not good. See what Admiral is planning. He's planning more bots. And those bots are so easy to bomb because, well, bots don't really have much anti-air. Definitely compared to land, where you can just build a spinner.
For sure.
And see that army just getting eaten away by those laser defense towers. I have to say, this does not look good for AdmiralGeneral.
His eco is catching up, man.
His eco is definitely catching up, but he does not have the map control, so his eco has to be coming from those advanced metal extractors. And we see Qzipco trying to push through. Not much to contest. Oh, he's waiting. Now we go look somewhere else, see what else he's doing. We see, ooh, AdmiralGeneral pushing up. Ah, okay, here comes the engagement. Look at that training, oh! That really took out Qzipco's army. Which units to spare? Oh, the bombers here. And this is why you needed air control. AdmiralGeneral is trying to attack, trying to keep attacking, but he can't because every time he moves up, Qzipco comes by with his air and takes it all down. And he's still not building that air, right? No, he is going for a second advanced bot factory. But
Admiral starts building air now.
he is? Okay,
Yeah.
very nice. It's a bit late, but he did queue up 6 factories. It's gonna be some time before they are up. And hopefully it will be enough to get some air control back. At the moment Qzipco is ahead with metal of 100. And AdmiralGeneral is stalling a little bit of energy. Let's see, in the unit count we see actually that AdmiralGeneral is still 100 units ahead. But that's because, of course, of those Doxes who are cheap and fast to build.
Some major raiding going on. It's very nice. All over the map.
Oh, very nice, yes. You see that he... Is he losing the back a bit? Yes, he loses some metal points here and there. and mobile factory count. Actually, Admiral General is still ahead in factories, so that should be a good thing. But look at the air factories from Qzipco. He built, what are there, 7, 8 of them in a row. He has over 10 air
Yes.
factories, so even
But
though
his
Admiral General
commander,
is investing in that air, it will not be enough.
Qzipco's turn to be idle commander, and he just wakes up.
At this
And he's
point, he
gonna
can
build more
afford to
air.
have that commander idle for a bit. Although you can see that his health is at 38%, while that of Admiral General is actually at still at 75%.
And there's a bot army
So
coming in
Qzipco
towards.
is really weak, and you see that Admiral General learned from his last game against Qzipco not to sacrifice everything. Those bombers here are gonna do so much damage.
Ouch.
Yes! Oh! And that was the army, just some slammers left. And that was his attack that could have been fatal for Qzipco. But we see that Admiral General really took some control of the map, took back the expansions, and took back that metal. But it is not enough yet, because the metal difference has grown again to 190. That is a huge gap. But Qzipco isn't spending it. He is floating 160 metal. So he might have that equal advantage, but he's not using it yet.
Ooh, taking out the bombers. And losing everything.
I just missed that trade-off. That is not
And
good.
no anti-air in Admiral's base. Very common mistake people make. Oh, he runs away.
Well, this small force here can do a lot of damage if they don't wait too long for the slammers from Admiral General to show up.
Indeed.
And they're moving in. If supported maybe by some bombers, the Air Force, they might even be able to take out the commander at this rate. Because those dogs keep coming one by one.
Yeah, it looks like Admiral might have given up.
Well, not really, because one Uber cannon leveled that army.
Ah, this might be the snipe.
Oh yes, this probably is. You see the damage going down. Oh. And again, an air snipe from Qzipco. This means that he won the tournament. And the game and the gold brackets are over. Well played, Qzipco.